Storm.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Okay, Chapter 2, at least, might end this session. Probably not this episode, but I do plan to finish Chapter 2 today, because, you know, it's my day off from work, and I'm already at the investigation phase, so might as well. So, right, we were investigating the murder of Chihiro. I'm gonna find the son of a bitch that did it, and make him pay. Might have already talked to these two, but let's find out. Oh, right. We were trying to get Toko out of her room. You know anything, Byakuya?
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula! Bacula! It's Byakuya. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Now, hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
Oh, I have no idea. Just another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But...
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Well then, let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library?
Come on, let's go in.
Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me say it again. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Oh, like these ones. Let's look at this lamp. Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? Okay. I'm looking at everything I can. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Okay. There are no clues. Some of these books must be nice at least, though, right?
The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. This is one of the monitors.
Something.
If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
It'll make sense once you're inside.
Whoa, so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges and the dust, looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
Extension cord, huh?
If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself.
Okay, there's a pizza cutter right there. Oh no, wait, I think that's a roll of some kind of paper, like a scroll or something.
The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
You have a sharp eye to select that file.
Huh?
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. You sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. So many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there.
You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll just let it go for now. A ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
I guess all that's left to look at is the lamp.
Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
You have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, you finally beginning to understand the splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use.
It's no use!
I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt.
So hold on a sec. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How's that possible?
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family's a member of that council. I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backward and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
What always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a T-pose.
Bloodlust is written in Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim is T-posed. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media has ever found out.
Huh?
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer's quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
Good.
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer is really walking around among us?
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Look how it just says that right on the front cover. Murder cases of Genocide Jack.
Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I'd reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Nataro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it, but one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the end of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? Oh! profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays or at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
Split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Some part of another totally unbelievable story. This is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind's gone numb.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned to the left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. And at the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can.
Okay. Guess I can put down my coffee now, cause it's time to investigate. Okay, so right, the locker room. Am I on the first floor or the second floor? I think I'm on the second floor. Yeah, here's the pool. Bro, yesterday I was recording Shovel Knight. I was talking about I was talking to myself about what I wanted to eat today. Or yesterday, but yeah. I just said like, oh, maybe I should get a pizza. And today, my sister and her husband come over with a pizza. And I'm like, whoa, no fucking way.
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be?
Alright, well, first things first, let's look inside the locker rooms.
Huh. This poster is a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked out the pool itself yet.
Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. It's pretty damn nice, though.
What's over there? What? Ow. Anything over here? Nothing. Oh, that was a colossal waste of time. Oh, that looks like it might be a blood stain.
There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it?
Someone dookied on the floor. Probably Hifumi, that fucking animal. Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Wanda, what are you doing in the girls' locker room? Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh, wait, I think I read all this dialogue already. Okay, I've already investigated everything in here, I think. Yeah, there's the murder weapon. I don't think Kyoko was here last time.
ええ、だけどさあじゃあ
Okay, I think this might be new dialogue, so let's read it back just to be sure.
Hey, Kyoko, you made any progress on your investigation?
Generally speaking, but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? Is it?
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But...
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
じゃあね
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about.
Let's see if Sakura has anything new to say.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug?
Oh, fuck you, Byakuya.
Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means that someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. It's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack files, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time.
Oh, you bet your ass I know where I have to... What? Still more I need to check. What, the murder weapon again? Talk to Mondo again, maybe? Nope. Same dialogue as before.
Store leads out to the pool. The word bloodlust is written on the wall, just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. It's the blood-stained poster. Blood is the most noteworthy part, but why is it pink? And the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this.
They switched the nameplates.
In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? If they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms.
I'll have to look back at the previous episodes and see if the doors were different. Nah, I doubt these signs could have been switched so easily. Because I mean, the girls' locker room door is pink and the boys' locker room door is blue. It's like, so what? Did the killer repaint the doors? But okay, so two places I need to go. Oh, might be more for me to discover. Let's look at the pool equipment again.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. There don't seem to be any kind of clues left.
No, I didn't want to go in. I just wanted to... Come on. Talk to Hifumi again, maybe? Nope. Same dialogue as before. Okay, maybe we look at the handbook scanner thingies. The card readers.
The girls' locker room card reader. But the door's unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. I don't think this flotation donut holds any clues to this case. It's dangerous, and also has nothing to do with the case.
Maybe talk to Sakura again?
Spend a lot of time exercising the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I used to drink a little protein coffee every time I finished exercising. Oh, I like to drink a little protein in coffee. A little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain? I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? And if there was never a stain, as if there was never a stain on there to begin with. Well, I know all about that.
Okay, so that saves me one trip to, or that saved me a trip to one of the places I thought to look before. So yeah, let's take another look at that big dookie stain in the boys' room. Okay, no new dialogue. I guess Makoto hasn't connected the dots yet. Unsurprising. Oh shit! Right. I'm back in. I'm back to free movement. Okay, let's head on to the library before I stop recording for the moment. Fuck, which way is the library? Oh, okay, it's this way, this way. Gotta get back into that archive before Byakuya gets back on my ass. Come on. What's in the box?
The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before.
Really? Well, I can't end the episode here.
There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not.
Oh yes, the lamp. The lamp holds the key to everything.
The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. Sure is dark over here. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here, but last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if...
Take another look at that letter.
According to this letter, Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school. And what's more, it didn't even happen recently. Apparently it closed down over a year ago. The mastermind probably took over the abandoned school in order to start this killing game. Which explains why there aren't any other students here, because it's not a real school. And then there's these serious issues that forced the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or...
maybe take another look inside the archive. Hold up.
The report on a presidential assassination. It's really intriguing. But if it means I become a target, nope. I'll leave it where it is, thank you very much. It's a document about the secret council revealing the kind of truth a commoner shouldn't go near. So I guess I'd better not. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not.
Okay. I suppose let's go downstairs and talk to Hina. Hina might know something. She uses the locker room fairly regularly. Oh, my throat is not ready for you, Taka. I hope nobody clips that out of context. Nobody's gonna clip it. Nobody watches this channel. I can say whatever I want. I don't like white people.
Damn it! I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out, and she keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy. I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. She didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It's like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
Alright, so I think I figured something out. I think all the rooms that have exclamation points are places with important info. Ah, shit, I accidentally fast-traveled back to the entrance to the dorms. Alright, so let's go into the kitchen and see what Celeste has to say about the matter. Where's the door? Man, that door is so easy to miss. I always forget where the kitchen even is. Oh. Right. I think this is the storage room.
Celeste, what are you doing here?
The warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then did you find something?
Very well, I will tell you and only you.
実は
Last night I saw her there. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What, really?
This was right before nighttime.
あら、こんな時間に
What are you
こん
doing
な場
out
所
this
で
late? Oh, I was
トレー
just...
ニングでも始めるおつも
Are
り
you
です
planning to
か
go exercise, perhaps? What? How did you know?
スポーツバッグから
Because I
飛び
can
出
see a
してい
blue
ますよ
track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
本当だ
Oh, you're
あ
right.
りがとう
Thanks.
じゃあ
Well, I'd better
そう
get
だったら
going.
行くね
I'm kind of in a hurry. She stuffed the jacket into a bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
そうですわね
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly into the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow.
Oh. We gotta check out the trash room.
So I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for, the class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin? The red door is right through here.
Alright. Well, guess I'm gonna have to put a big fat "to be continued" here, but if you enjoyed this video, then no further action is required on your part. If you have suggestions on what else you'd like to see me play, then let me know in the comments. And I will see you all very soon.
Danganronpa.